It's Volkswagen here again, and we are doing more Car Mechanics Simulator 2021. And if you haven't noticed since the previous video, my level is higher. I have more money. That's because I decided to do small side jobs and do some grinding outside of videos because I think it would be boring in general. I don't think everyone would like to see me spending an hour or two of doing brake and suspension jobs as a whole. So in general, I did hit level 9. So we hit the goal of at least having level 4 bonus here with the good judgment, so we kind of know the idea of the value of the car we inspect. We still have 10% off of all parts we buy. Parking alley cheaper by 50%, I'm not too worried about right now. So now we're starting to get into part repair. The early levels don't really do much, so this is definitely something we want to max out quick because when we start getting to create or repairing our own cars, restoring them, you obviously want everything at a full or at max. That way we can repair everything we can. In general, since then, mostly got the small stuff, got the tablet, onboard diagnostics, fuel pressure meter, electronic multimeter, the stuff that helps me gauge pretty much what's wrong with the car. The charger be nice. Whenever we see a used battery for sale, we're buying it because it doesn't matter. The battery can be 1%. If you hook it up to this charger, it'll be 100 within seconds. So this is for 550 credits. Nice. With that being said, let's kick off right now with buying the garage expansion. Since I saved up all that money, boom. So we got that. Now we got a lot of work to do with that, but that's a big unlock. We've got parts that will let us repair. The welder is really good once we start getting into buying our own cars. Right now, I'm not too worried about it, doing like the quests and whatnot. Engine tools, not worried about. Body repair station, not worried about till we get higher level on our repairs, because I think most body repairs require like level 5 or 6 anyway. The workbench and the brake station. These two are probably going to be our next big ones. I want to get the car wash too. It sounds silly, but I don't, especially if I'm like buying cars from the junkyard. I like to wash them off and just actually see how bad of shape they look to be in. Obviously, we want to get the second lifter sooner than later. Salvaging station be nice. You know what? For 750, let's get the warehouse unlocked. So now we could store parts. Paint shop and the dyno and the test path we're gonna kind of hold off for now. I think it's around the 9th or 10th story quest. I'm gonna have to do paint shop, and then after that test path, and then the dyno. So that's all gonna happen eventually. It's just one of those things where we're gonna have to go through all the fun of dealing with that BS. But for now, I didn't do any story missions, so I figured we might do story mission at least 3 and 4. Depending on how fast those go, maybe 5. In fact, let's just even see if there's something there that's going to give us something like that. That's not going to give us a lot of money, so yeah, these aren't really worth doing for the 25% extra credits. So we'll do the Valsin 2040. I'll be curious to see. Like I said, this is my first time really doing hard mode, so alright. I'm kind of surprised that all these are showing, so I figured we'd have some hidden parts we'd have to figure out. So while since I played. I forgot. Like with hard mode, nothing highlights. You just do it. Alright. So what do we have? Clutch plate, clutch release, fuel filter, fuel pump. So the majority of this stuff is engine related. The fuel filter is going to be the one that is not, pretty much. So let's go ahead and buy a new fuel filter. Oh wait, fuel pump. My bad. Well, we're going to have to buy a fuel filter too, so let's go ahead and buy it since I have it up. Alright. Get rid of that. Oh, wow. There's a lot of stuff I had that I didn't need. Beyond that, well, the radiator's going to be different. But the rest is pretty much engine related. So we're going to have to drain all this stuff. I'm going to have to refill it anyways, just according to the was being asked of me. So let's go ahead and just take care of it. Taken care of. Alright. Now what else do we have? Let's see. We got relay type A and B, so we should go ahead and where is that's the only A. No. You know what? I get experience for all this. Why not remove them all, right? Alright. So we get relay type A, relay type B. Oh. Make sure this all looks good after I install these. Yeah. Should have paid attention to what one B. This is always kind of a pain. I really need to pay attention to this. So that's not it. Let's go ahead and mount one of those. Nope. Well, alright. How about this one? Oh, not tablet. Alright, there we go. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a little notepad thing going, I think, for stuff like that. Alright, so we got the radiator. But you may as well go ahead and get the oil filter since that's going to be under the car. Come on. Alright, got that taken care of. Now, get that all taken care of. By the way, yes, I'm still saving those crates because you get better rewards at later levels. So I figure we'll at least be level 10 before we open those. So hopefully, I mean, by the time we're probably done with this quest, if not by far, uh, finishing up the next story quest, we should be at least level 10. Maybe I'll open those four and just see what we get. Because starting at level 10, we should be able to do garage finds or barn finds. Probably won't do it because we don't get the money really to buy like a car from that. Obviously, I'll look for parts to buy that are, cheap to pick up, repair instead of just buy brand new. But overall, right now, while we're still leveling up, we're still trying to, unlock all the features of the garage. I'm gonna kind of play it safe. I mean, after this and the next mission, maybe see where we're at. Maybe unlock a workbench so we can start doing certain parts. We should be at least able to repair our level 3 parts after this next level. So we're slowly getting there. I think maybe what I might do is, anyone that did watch the video and sees this one kind of gets annoyed that I skipped and did some stuff. Maybe I'll do a stream in between videos to where you can see me doing the grind if you're actually that interested in that sort of thing, and me doing the side job, seeing what we get to a point where I can unlock some parts. Then I'll keep the main videos definitely doing the storyline quests, and when we finally get to a point where we can buy our own car and start working on that, those will be on the videos. uh, Streams will definitely be more just working on random jobs. So if you're interested in that, I don't know when I'll do that. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I at least want to get through this one, if not maybe the fourth job. Get a few things done, see where we stay, and see what we can unlock. See where we stand money wise. I'd like to at least get the workbench and maybe the brake repair station both up and running, and then from there we can start looking at what to do next. All right. Well, I guess we should go ahead and raise it back up. We gotta get a clutch plate, release bearing, and a starter. Get all that, get all this side stuff done before we actually get into messing with the engine itself. It'd be a lot easier, I feel. I've got a weird method to my madness as I've been playing this game, and a lot of the times, usually the engine's kind of like the final part to mess with for me. And get that starter off. Come on. Yeah, do I need to spray that one too? Okay, I guess that's not a screw, even though it looks like it. No, it is. It's gotta be. No? Ah, it looked like it. I'm an idiot. Really? Oh, there we go. If anything, the weird part is like perhaps the worst part of hard mode is just you get so used to knowing where the screws are because they're highlighted in like normal and easy, and then this one, you're like, okay, I got everything. Where? Oh, okay, gotcha. Or maybe I'm just dumb. It's probably I'm dumb. And see, it's good not buying a repair bench now because all these parts I'm replacing anyway are below the percentage to where I could repair them or not repairable. Like the clutch release bearing, you can't repair normally, at least from my experience. Now the clutch plate, yes, you could, but once again, this clutch plate was below pretty much everything below 15% other than batteries cannot be repaired. If you got the battery charger, you can repair the battery from wherever. Otherwise, everything else is 15% or below. So, may as well buy a starter. Sorry, everyone. It's taken a while to get back in the swing of things. Like, my main save's on normal mode, so I'm just so used to everything kind of standing out and reminding me what I gotta do. Something like this, not so much. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. Alright. Get rid of that fill filter. Put the new one in. Alright. So let's see where we go. Alternator. Alright. This is not terrible. So we're basically dealing with most let's get that. I actually don't think we even need to, just to be safe, let's take it off. But I don't even think we need to take this off. I think we gotta just take the front off. Because we gotta replace all 4 spark plugs. Not a huge deal. Come on. Get out. I think pretty much everything here is on the front. So we gotta... Alright, come on. Let's get to a point where... Alright. Yeah, the highlights of the warehouse is throwing me off. I'm gonna have to take care of that here sooner than later. Alright, let's take care of this idle roller. Can get this off. Take care of that. Alright, take this crankshaft. There we go. Come on, belt tensioner. Also, I apologize. I've got to go in here and just... That has thrown me off so much. Alright. Alright. So... Let's go ahead and get... Since we're here... Get this all taken care of. Come on. Alright. What was the ignition wires called again? I4SOCH. There they didn't have to take this off at all, so whatever, man. You never know. Alright, what's Game Gear i4? Let's get a regular alternator. i4 is HC. Go ahead and put that alternator on. Alright. Timing belt. Belt tensioner. I swear, once I get more back in the swing of things, I'll remember all this a bit better, and I'm not buying it one piece at a time. So we get water pump i4. Oh, not to be. Slightly different. And what do we got left? Serpentine belt A. Alright. Takes care of all the part problems. Now refilling everything. Sometimes I hate about this is because when you're refilling, you're on the parts removal part, and if you don't touch the cap right, you actually outright remove the part. Not so bad when it's already empty. And thankfully, you're only like fined 50 credits. But it's one of those things like, really? You just remove it when I'm trying to refill it type deal. So yeah, this wasn't too bad. Kind of curious to what number 4 will look like. Because I thought it'd be kind of staggering if you watched the first video. Yeah, like the first one was, everything was shown. And then the second one, like 4 or 5 parts weren't shown. I had to discover them. So, all right, 2,300. I would like some more, but I did get a level, so let's see what we can do here. Get level. There we go. So now we can do level 3 repairs, which this early, I don't think it's going to be a huge deal. Because like I said, in general, this air filter I can go ahead and I don't think we're going to have an Aston Martin anytime soon to deal with, so. Let's just see cars that. There's 25% on that. It doesn't look terrible. Now, what we're going to have to do. Take it on a test track since it's suspension. Hey, get to drive a car for a moment. That'll be nice. Something different. As beat up as it is. Yeah. And yes, I'm using the keyboard for this, so pardon my terrible steering. At the same time, I don't think this game really is one that is crying out for use of an actual wheel. Though I do have other games that I play I might have to eventually buy a wheel for, since I do play Euro and American Truck Simulator, which I hope to do videos for in the future. Also, if I go back to My Garage, which I plan to, My Garage I think benefits more from having a wheel. Alright. I have a better idea where we're going on this thing. You know what? I don't think I'm going to discover anything, but I'm at least going to get some experience for using all this, so may as well. That's what I do like about hard mode. Like on easy and normal, there's no reason to have these tools. You get like nothing out of them. I think this is all suspension based, so I'm not going to find out what's wrong here. I'm going to just have to guess it. Yeah. But, extra experience. Why not? Alright, so the exhaust part will be. Why are you let me taking that off? Okay. Oh, now you're letting me take it off. Oh no. Is that one of the ones I'm going to have to take off the manifold to take care of? Probably. Well, either way. Rear muffler V8. Oh, wrong part. Not V7. There's no such thing. So we've got to find one of these rear axles is bad. Let's try this one first. I think it's going to be this one. This one looks to be in decent shape. We'll find out, I guess. I was right. not going to be that lucky most of the time. But I'll take it when I can get it. Everything else looks good on that. Alright. So what do we have? So general running gear, control and repair. Suspension rattling. Car is hard to control. Outer tie rod. I do not see anything here. So, you know what? Let's go ahead. I know the other part of the exhaust is going to be this. And I won't be able to remove it until this is gone. And I almost... Really? What a pain. Alright. I almost guarantee this cap is going to be one of the other issues. So it's that exhaust section. Tell me I'm right. Yeah, alright. That. You good. Where's the bad tie rod? That's definitely the bad tie rod. I can't remove that yet. I have to get this first. Alright. My best guess here is going to be that knuckle. Come on. Let me get rid of all this stuff. Oh, god damn it. Oh, pardon my French. It's late at night. That one slipped. That is a my bad. I'm not exactly kid friendly, but I also try not to let's see, knuckle D. Knuckle D. Alright. Put that back on. We'll buy an outer tie rod. And front shock absorber cap. We'll go ahead, since we're here, do that. Alright. didn't expect this one to take so long. But I would still like to get maybe one more storyline one out of this. See where we stand, maybe unlock another part, and go from there. This I don't feel so bad streaming because there was a bit more. There was some exhaust or some other stuff going on. But there was a lot of just boring. Change this oil, repair two brakes, or replace two brakes type deal. I just didn't feel like warranted a video. Like I said, a stream maybe. Like if people just want to chill out, talk while I'm doing idle stuff. And yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, isn't that even just the regular missions at this point? But I don't know. At least with the regular missions and stuff, there feels like there's more to it. Oh yeah, might want to put that back in. And that's the thing with hard mode too, man. Like all that for like $1,000. Doesn't feel like a huge deal. But I'll take an extra 1,000 here and there. Alright. Boom. Alright. So let's for sure. Maybe you do that? I don't know. Like some of these are so easy, you almost want to do it, but it's like, why? It's like I'm gonna fix one piece probably on that exhaust and get like $100. Just let's take a look at this. Alright, see, this is more what I was expecting. The part not discovered type deal. So, back to the test track, because that's the only way we can really test the suspension. Oh, engine can't be started. We can't do even that. Alright, straight to number 1. Let's test everything out. Oh, that's a plus. So it looks like we'll be a... Well, there we go. So we got a bad ignition coil, two bad ignition coils, and two bad spark plugs. Yeah, we still got a lot more to discover though, don't we? Multimeter. Oh, looks good, man. This one might be tough. All right. Well, we're gonna have to drain the oil either way. I have a feeling we're gonna have to just really tear this engine apart. So let's see. surely handle the problem. The things that each record said didn't match up at all. Of course, the problem is still there. It was on the constant banging. It's unbearable in the gearbox. Alright, so let's check the gearbox first. That feels fair. Ah, man. I hate these gearboxes where you have to, like, actually remove the. Wait a minute. That looks. Wheel hub bearing there. Oh, there's one more. Looks pretty nasty too. Let's try. Alright, well, we found two more parts at least. How about that drive shaft? Is that one? Yep, front drive shaft is also bad. Sway bar looks bad too. Not gonna be surprised that sway bar is bad. Let's try that. I may have been playing this on normal, but I've been playing enough to where I've seen certain things. It's like that looks terrible. The bushings. See, these are all questionable too. Yeah, there's one. Wait, what did I just remove? I'll find out soon enough, I guess. Oh, the exhaust. Okay, well, the exhaust is good. So, 3 bad rubber bushings. Are we going to go 444? 444. Alright. Let's get those right now. Just one less thing to worry about. Because the cross member itself looks fine. I'm going to put that back in. I don't think we have to worry about that exhaust section. Alright, did I put all those in? Alright. Cool. So those were 4 of the ones. The wheel hubs, sway bar, the drive shaft. Well, we still got plenty to find. Still gonna do the gearbox. So I can part unmount. Ah, this is gonna be one of those ones like 9 times out of 10 you can pull the starter out from the bottom. This is one where you gotta pull it out from the top. Come on. looks like the flywheel's bad. Alright. Yeah, both the flywheel and the clutch plate are bad. So let's do fly. Let's do clutch. Clutch, great band, by the way. Anyone that doesn't listen, check them out. Alright. The flywheel, got the clutch plate. We're slowly getting there. We're finding it. Not being able to start the car, kind of a problem. Could be worse. Yeah, you're not going to let me do this, are you? No. Oh, yeah. So what do we need to get? Front sway bar and front drive shaft. I need to get some wheel hubs. Good cheap parts. Oh. You know, I just have this bad feeling. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I try to keep parts to a minimum when I'm working because I don't want my inventory to get overly crazy. There is going to be something here that's going to make me, I'm sure, have to remove all this stuff again. I'm just waiting for it. Alright, let's see where we're at. So we know at least two coils, two plugs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn. We still got a few parts definitely to find. How about back here? Anything? That rear sway bar looks bad. All else fails. Check bushings. There's one. How about this one? There's two. Alright, we're gonna have to do something to remove that crossbar. I think that rear sway bar is going to be bad too. Can I just pull that off? Nice. Alright. Boom. Alright, so there's three more. another? Oh, please tell me it's just these. See, Gabe, now you're being too nice to me. Ha ha ha. Dude, I am not going to complain about this. Can I be 6 for 6 in the back? 6 for 6. Ah, yeah. We need a sway bar. Hey. Alright. The rest of this looks good. I don't see anything on the brakes. Usually, if it's something on the suspension, like this upper or lower, it would show. Then again, I wasn't able to run it. You know what? Worst case, if I can't find anything, yeah, I'll run the test path and go from there. But the fact that 6 of those missing parts were just these rubber bushings, I will take that all day, buddy. Cheap and easy to replace. Just like me. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I think as long as this one's going, I think we'll finish up this one and call it a night. We still have how many parts undiscovered? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How do we look under here? That looks nasty. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to. What is that? Okay, so that was a bad rod cap. That one looks terrible too. That's 2. That looks like 2 bad pistons at least. Maybe 3. So what does that give us then? So we're down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So out of 8, possibly. Downside is I'm gonna have to take this whole dang thing apart. And this is why I don't want to. Okay, let me check these. I think it's going to be the middle 2. Alright. Middle 2 ignition coils are the bad ones. Let's see if I can remember that. This is going to be nice enough to tell me the middle two. Let me out. Well, come on. Tell me middle two spark plugs are the bad one. Nice. Alright, that's easier to remember. Middle two spark plugs, middle two ignition coils. We're going to have to remove those. We're going to have to remove this because we got that camshaft's got to be bad. I mean, we got to get down to the pistons anyways, because I'm pretty sure we have at least one, if not two, bad pistons. Yeah, that cam's terrible. That gear might be bad too. Where we stand? Timing chain and the gear. Alright. So there's two more bad parts. Come on. As long as I don't have to remove. Really? Come on. Sometimes the camera angles can be desired on this game. I'm just hoping I don't need to remove. I mean, I really just need to get it to where I'm gonna have to remove that. I'm gonna have to remove this. Can I remove that? Oh, I'm gonna. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna have to get the caps. Something I kind of like about my garage over this, everything's just kind of like one big piece when it comes to pulling out the camshafts and such. Alright, we got that, we got that. Can we get this off now? No, let's keep in that. Is it you? Alright. Oh yeah, those pistons are dead. Oh yeah. Where are we at then? Did we get them all? Alright. Cam gear A, camshaft, two pistons. Alright, three of the caps. Timing chain. Nothing there looks bad. I'm not going to remove that because that's going to. Removing the steering and that's going to drain them. What about the crankshaft? You know what? You know what? I bet you. There's one. We're gonna go 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Part of this is memory, but at the same time, I haven't done these missions in a few weeks. And I'm just trying to think, like, what I saw that looked rusted compared to everything else. So, crank. Crank cap. Let's look at. Here we go. Let's mount. That'd be the final 3 parts, right? That was the final 3 parts. Was it? Is it? Is it? Alright. So I need 2 pistons. And I need 3 rod cap. If we can at least get this part taken care of, and we can lower the engine back down and go from there. Come on. That's weird. You're gonna make me do the pistons from. Yeah, guess I'm doing the pistons from above. You know what? While I'm even here, let's put the starter back. I know how I am. I will forget putting that starter back if I didn't do it right then and there. Until I tried to finish the job, and they'll be like, "There's no starter in this." Alright. So we just got 2 rods to put in. Yeah. Put the oil. I think we're done with that. Everything on the underside. Let me double check. Cam gear, camshaft. Both of those are up top. So are the coil. And the timing chain. Yeah. We doing good, buddies. We got this. Okay, put that back in there. I4B. Yep. Go ahead and put all this crap back on. Yeah, that was bad, wasn't it? Nope, cam gear is good there on that side. I think all these were fine. Yeah. All the caps seem fine there. You know what? Let's put the spark plugs where I know they need to be. I know the 2 in the middle need to be the ones replaced, so this mission won't complain. I'm so glad this is only a 4-cylinder engine. I could kind of not have to keep like a notepad file on like who and what's there. But yeah, we got that. Alright, cam gear A. a timing chain, right? Alright, cool. Put that in. Oh yeah, all the fuel ignition. Or fuel injectors, my bad. Okay, so maybe I'm not the best at remembering part names, my bad. Also could put that all back on. I mean, if anything, like there's a lot of parts to remove that didn't need to be fixed, but in hard mode or expert, the plus side is you do get 2 experience for installing and uninstalling each part. So I think I should maybe get a level after this one. Hard to tell. Alright, before I put that lid on, we'll go into electronics. We got a spark plug. We get 2 ignition coils. We get 2. Make sure that sticks. Alright, and all I have to do is refill the oil after this. So no changing out anything else, which is always a plus. I'm liking what I'm seeing here, everyone. Looking good. So 2 middle ones get the newest, I think. Double check. Yep. Ooh, there's still some stuff to add to this, isn't there? Yeah. Oh, come on. That's not where I wanted to go. And that's why I always check inventory. After that, what we should have left is yeah. Alright. So we just fill this up. I'm gonna have another one down. I tell you what, definitely. Let's open some of these boxes, because I'm going to get a box for this too. There we go, $4,000 and another level. Oh yeah. So now we got level 4, and we'll keep going that. So hopefully by like level 13 or 14 we should have that maxed out. Let's see what happens here. I think this will be a good way to close things off. Well, there's another level already. This is why I held off. Alright. Kind of surprised we haven't got a barn find map yet. Oh, there you go. There we go, 2 barns. Alright. So I think also where we stand there now that we have level 5 on repair, we are definitely unlocking the workbench for 1500. There's no reason not to. And window tint, that's very bottom. We'll get to body repair once I hit the final level. Engine tools can wait. The brake we might do next. Get the car washed, the lifter, salvaging. Like I said, I think we're gonna probably do. Maybe I'll do a stream on the next one to do some grinding like I did last time, and go from there. But I think this was pretty good. We got. Let's see. Do we have anything that's easy? Yeah, nothing too easy. Things are only going to get more difficult. But now we got repair stations. We got a place to store our stuff. It's getting close. We're getting close to where we're going to find our first project car, I think. Maybe next video. Like I said, I think before we do that, I'd like to get the welder unlocked, the car wash, and the brake station. And even then, the body repair, but until I get another level or two, I don't think. What am I? I've got one skill point. It's going to cost 6 for that. So I don't think at level 13 I'll be able to, but level 14 I think definitely will be time. And then once we get that, we'll be golden. We'll be able to repair pretty much everything. So I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. To all of those already watching, thank you very much. And you all have a good night. Take care.